Newest word for you, UFC 151. My birthday's in September, so I look forward to this card a lot. I found out today that the main event was scrapped. Dan Henderson attempted to train through an injury to MCL, right? A tear in his MCL. It hurt so goddamn bad. He went to a doctor, said he can't fight. Um, Jon Jones was offered another opponent, and Dana's upset and pissed off because this is the first time that a champion has ever turned down a fight, and it was against Chael Sonnen. You might remember Chael Sonnen from the last few years of awesome, awesome shit talking. Awesome shit talking. Haven't seen that shit since Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and Larry Holmes. I mean, it's the best. He's hilarious. He talks his way into title fights. That's how good he is at talking. That's how we know Chael Sonnen. He fought Anderson Silva twice because he talked so much shit and it made so much money, and he came so close to beating him when he was juiced, you know. But anyway, UFC 151 is not only the main event canceled, the entire card for the first time in Zuffa UFC owned history. The entire card is scrapped. They scrapped the whole card. There will not be not only a main event, there's no co-main event, there's no event. They scrapped the entire card. Sonnen said he would fly in that night, Wednesday night, it was last night, to Vegas and be ready to fight the best in the world, who I feel is number one, but ranked at number 2 or 3 in the world, pound for pound, Johnny Jones on Saturday. Jon Jones turned down the fight. I think it's a smart move by Jon Jones. And Machida was also offered. He said that it wasn't sufficient time. It wasn't sufficient time. You know, there's not enough time for him to prepare. You know, not only to fight the best in the world, but to fight the best guy in the world again. Remember everyone remembers the standing guillotine loss that that left him face first on the canvas. Certainly doesn't want that to happen again, and he can't train for Jon Jones in 10 days. He just got off a fight with Bader. But, I mean, Chael, his game plan's the same every time, and that's to get his opponent to the ground. But he has very underrated striking. He's got submissions. We've all seen what he did with DeBrian Stan, set up an excellent arm triangle, executed brilliantly. So he's got submissions, he's got wrestling, and top-notch striking. We saw that against Anderson Silva. He's ready to go, but his game plan's the same every time. A protege of Jackson, which is Jones, they are game planning motherfuckers. Game planning motherfuckers. Hence, Nick Diaz versus Carlos Condit title fight, UFC 143 back in February. That's game planning. Clay Guida versus Gray Maynard. That's game planning, and that's Jackson's. Certainly, Greg Jackson's not going to let his number one ranked guy take this fight against Chael Sonnen, who just moved up to light heavyweight a few days ago. It just doesn't make sense. A wise choice by Lyoto, a wise choice by Jon Jones. I don't care what Dana White thinks. I think he's being a dick because he's losing money. Like he doesn't have, what, $1 trillion already? It's one event. Yeah, you got to scrap an event. It sucks for all of us, man. It sucks for me. Probably worse than it sucks for him. And I'm sure you all wanted to see it as well. But the entire card is scrapped. There will be no UFC 151. As soon as I know, you'll know. I go on live sometimes, so if I need to, I'll go on live. This is really interesting to me. Like I said, it's kind of monumental. It's never happened before. An entire card is scrapped due to the main event not happening. We've seen main events get scrapped before. We've seen that plenty of times. Brock Lesnar, for example, pulled out with his stomach issues, and Tito Ortiz and Forrest Griffin carried that card. Why can't Chael Sonnen and Tito Ortiz? I'm sorry, Chael Sonnen and Forrest Griffin carry this card? They need paid too. What about the fighters on the undercard, the preliminaries, that train for months and months that get paid nothing now? What are they going to do about this card? I'm sure the fighters are pissed. We're pissed. Dana's pissed. Everyone's pissed. I'm sure the champ's pissed. I'm sure Jon Jones would love to defend his title again, but not in 10 days. Not in 10 days' notice. Wise choice on everybody's part, except for Dana. I mean, be as mad as you want and cry and stomp your feet all you want. In the end, it was his decision to scrap the card. As soon as I know, you'll know. Thanks for watching. Please comment. Let me know if you think it was a good idea to scrap the entire card. Or do you think, in the comment section, let me know if you think Sonnen, who just got off TKO loss to Silva, could carry this card. Could they have let this card go on without Jon Jones and an opponent? Rate, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Thank you very much. When I know, you'll know.